This is how you get your CDL at 18, get a job by 20. Follow these steps. You don't have to buy a course. This is for free. You know, there's free knowledge on how to get into trucking very young. This is how you do it, step by step. Just watch the video. I'm gonna show clips from school. How did I learn what I used to study? All that, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole game, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to buy no course or none of that, you know? It's just free right here. It's, you know, pretty much. So what you want to do, you want to find out what school you want to go to. You know, you could do this in high school. You know, you don't even have to be graduated, just be 18. Because where I live, you know what I'm saying, you got to be 18 to even get the license, you know. So just be 18, you know. While you in high school, you figuring out what you want to do. You go ahead to the DMV, right? You use this app called CDL Prep. You're going to use it to study. You're going to study that app. It got every single answer that's going to be on your learner's license test. You know what I'm saying? So when you studying that, you know what I'm saying, pretty much anybody who studied that, they give you the answers, you know what I'm saying? Put 2 and 2 together, take that and go take it to the DMV, you know? Once you do that, you get your license, boom. Now it's time to go to school. It's time to go to CDL school and learn how to drive this big old rig, you know what I'm saying? After that, pick up your school you want to go to. I went to a technical college just because it was cheaper and it was easier. You know, it was a 6-week program versus a 3-week program. I didn't want to do anything like that. And plus, all the 3-week programs were more expensive, like 6, 7, 8,000, 9, 10,000, and I didn't have that. So I did technical college. I went to Chat Tech. That just was the best option for me. You know, you might be different. You might have it, you know, at that time, so you might do it. You know, you might just spend that $10,000. I didn't have it at that time, so I didn't do it. But boom, I went to Chattahoochee Tech for about 6 weeks. I got financial aid to cover it. It was only like $3,000, about $3,500, no more than $3,500. But I got financial aid to cover it because it is a college. You know, it's a technical college, so you can use financial aid for that. After that, I took my test. Well, leading up to the test, obviously you gotta do the training, the 200 hours, which ain't really hard. You just gotta ask them questions and figure out how they do it, and you do what they do to get you through the school. Cause that's all they're here for, is to get you to, you know, pass your test, get you a CDL. That's all they're here for, nothing else, nothing job, nothing. You know, they're not gonna get you a job. It's not really their job. It's just to get you the license. You get the license, boom, take a test, boom. They teach you how to back. Like, you do your training, you know, you teach you how to back, teach you how to do everything you need to do. But boom, you get your license, you pass. I passed, I failed the first time. I failed on the air brakes test though. Like, I'm on a lot right now. On a lot, but I failed on my air brake test. I was doing my air brake and I failed. That's how I failed. I don't tell people that, but yeah. If you miss anything on the test, you will fail your CDL test. But the school I went to, they give you 3 times to fail before they kick you out of school. And it's like $100 every time you fail. But I got it on the second try, no problem. Did everything. The check ride was pretty good. Well, check ride. Everything was good. The ride alone, everything. So I passed that, but I couldn't find a job. So, like, cause my age, I was 18 at the time, or 18 and a half, 19. So I couldn't find a job because of my age. So I was working in like warehouses, box trucks. I was driving box trucks and like stuff like that, like to kill time. But I'm 20 right now. I'm not even 21 yet. That's why I say this video more so for people who probably 20 and you're gonna be 21 before November 2025. I'm gonna tell you why. But I couldn't find a job, so eventually I just kept researching, like finding stuff and like jobs who hired people who young, and I found this program called SDOT. It's the Safe Driver Apprenticeship Program. It's with the FMCSA. It's a program where you go in with no experience. They hire you right out of school, or they even put you through school. I didn't know about this back then. I probably would have used it then, but I didn't know. They'll put you through school, or if you already got a CDL, like I already had it, they'll just take you right in and get the training. You do have to ride with somebody while you're doing your training, but after you finish your training, which is like 400 hours, it's like 250 driving hours, and the rest is just on duty time. But after you finish your training, that's when you move on to being by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Whether you local, whether you regional, whether you over the road like me, I'm home every day with this. But I'm Southeast region. I don't leave this region. I just stay here with my trainer. We go, Alabama, Georgia, all this stuff down here, Tennessee. I've been places like that pretty much. It's basically you're getting trained to learn how to drive trucks, and in return, the company, they'll give you your own truck, and your own. Pretty much by your own. No more training. You just by yourself. This is a one-on-one type of situation for me personally. I'm a rookie, but I'm not a rookie. I'm a rookie for sure, but this is a unique predicament to be in, kind of thing. But that's pretty much how you get to a CDL and get a job at 20, under 21, because most people want you to be 21. There's no way around it, but this was the only way I could find around it, so that's why I did it. And I'm about to be 21, so whatever, it didn't really matter for me because of my age. I was already almost there anyway. But definitely if you're under 20, because this program started at 18, and it goes up 18 to 21 or 20, something like that. But pretty much, that's about it. This program, I didn't know about it. I just basically went on Google, just found it, and then when I found the program, I still had to find a company to go to. So I had to look at all the different companies that would do it in my area. They have a website that tell you. Pretty much just look on Google, what jobs hire with this program, with the FMCSA, and they'll find a lot of jobs in your area, especially me where I live. There's a lot of jobs in my area. What else? I'm trying to think of everything. Yeah, you'll find out quick if it's for you or if not. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it. You just go on there. I just called around everybody who was hiring. I called like 3 companies to see if they was doing it. Some on one, some they have openings. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of different things. Like this program had 3,000 openings and only 15 people applied to this program, the HSTAP program. So that's what I'm talking about. But pretty much I just been consistent, just persistently just staying on to them and trying to get a job, and eventually they gave me a job, this company I'm with now. Pretty much they told me that's how I got the job, by being persistent. But that's pretty much it. That's how you do it. It can be done. You can make excuses or you can get it done. That's the type of person I am. Get it done. I got a lot of respect for truck drivers. I don't want to be one forever. I like what I'm doing. I like what I do now. I like the opportunities this company have. It's great opportunities, They got tanker accounts. They got all type of different lanes, Target, Walmart, but it's a lot of different accounts that you can go on. But yeah, pretty much that's how you do it. I might cut this part out, so I might as well go ahead and say it. That's the end of it. That's all I got for today. So.